Alright, fellow Sentai fans, time to take a look at the final episode of the day, which is Satan Comes. The Georanger stare at the giant pillar left by Bandora, stating it as eerie. May asks about the spell on its back, but Barson misses one he's never seen before. Lugosha made Bandora is planning something, and Geki saying they need to remove it before it causes any problems. The Georanger summoned the Guardian Beast and used Daijujin to pull it out, but the eyes of the pillar zapped the Guardians, making it fall to the ground. Kikurizu the pillar is electrified before being pushed back by it again. On the moon, Bandora is in the middle of a new magical ritual. Topaz stating she's been executing the spell for the past 2 days, Bopek stating he's being scared before being hid away. The witch stating she's wearing the hardest, scariest black magic spell of them all, one where she loses her life if she fails, worrying her minions. Bandora says she's angry and has been defeated by the Georanger too many times and will risk her life to defeat them this time before returning to the spell, causing winds to blow throughout the planet. That night, Lamy sends a squad of golems into the city, throwing out cards to various houses. At one house, Ogura Miyuki goes to get a drink of water and she sees Bandora within her glass, dropping it as she vanishes, startling her mother. Another, a boy brushing his teeth, is being pulled into a mirror by Bandora. As the Georanger return to the pillar next day, they know the missing children. May saw 5, boy 3. Gosha knows they all live nearby and are all 10 years of age and may have to do with the pillar. Dan discovers the strange cards attached to the children's houses and shows them to Geki, with Tyranno Ranger noting they need to find other houses where it's attached to and to fan out for them. The team search high and low for the cards, with Gosha discovering one behind a gated house where they inform the mother about their child potentially being in danger. They're not sure, but they may be kidnapped. Without warning, they hear a scream as their son, Ryoichi, is pulled through a mirror to his mother's despair. The Georanger storming and seeing him is missing, while realizing the card marked him. At the shrine, Mars researches the card and sees it as tied to the hardest black magic spell, the spell to resurrect great Satan from hell. Long ago, Satan was defeated by God, but escaped into hell, and this spell is the way to resurrect it. By the card, the Tower of Satan and 13 10-year-old children standing within 1 kilometer to be sacrificed. Goshi wonders what will happen if Satan is brought back. Bars saying the battle between the gods and the great Satan will begin once again, with Earth as a war zone and many casualties. Bars also notes that Bandora is putting her life in danger and that this must be serious to her before asking how many children are taken. Geki admitting 12 are gone and 1 more is needed. As Bars reveals that saving the last one will stop the resurrection and Bandora will die, saving the others as well, forcing the Georanger to find them. On the moon, Bandora continues her Satan summoning ritual, screaming as her minions show concern as she suddenly becomes blind with blood coming from her eyes. Lamy tries to comfort her, but Bandora hits Lamy away, saying this little thing won't stop the spell and she will bring back great Satan before continuing the ritual. In the city, the Georanger search for the final child, ultimately found by Dan and Goshi as a 10-year-old girl the Georanger decided to protect for a while. The girl Yuka is scared, but Goshi states they'll shield her as they walk. A bush moves and a dog pops out, starting the team, until Griffizer and Lamy appear, telling them to give them the last sacrifice before summoning a Golem Squadron to fight the team off as Geki protects the girl. Lamy takes Geki, freeing Yuka for the golems to grab her until it retakes her and Lamy throws fireballs at them, forcing the Georanger to transform. Lamy and Griffizer work together to combat the Georanger as the girl runs. The team try to protect her until Bandora sends down the giant zombie Franca once again, shaking the ground with its ball prior to the male Georanger forming Daijujin and may protecting the girl on the ground. Daijujin continues to be pummeled by zombie Franca as it throws its ball and tosses the giant to the ground. On the ground, May himself a platoon of golems telling Yuga to run as Lamy sends the golems prior to her dodging out of the way, but around a fountain, allowing for Bandora to send out a hand to pull her inside. Realizing this, May tries to reach Yuka, but Lamy and Griffizer distract her long enough for the girl to be pulled in. As the 13 sacrifices gathered, the children are planted on the Tower of Satan, trapped helpless as the Georangers realize their failure, and Bandora pronounces that she has her 13 children as complement to the summoning ritual for Great Satan. With one final spell, the skies darken and lightning strikes as the Tower of Satan fires a beam, making a massive head appear as if it appeared in the sky, the form of great Satan. As it appears, Bador states she had waited and that she has given it her soul to become the greatest witch of all, and that it will give its power to Zombie Franca to make it the strongest Dora monster of all. The demonic being breathing a breath onto the Dora monster, making it transform. Seeing it as a problem, the Junior tried to head for Great Satan, but it fires beams preventing Daijujin from interfering as Bador keeps goading it on with her magic. Genki summons Godhorn and fires it towards the giant, but it vaporizes it with its eyes as it completes the transformation, making brand new monster rip out Zombie Franca's skin, changing it into a brand new form, Satan Franca. With this new form, the giant blows Daijujin down as Badora proclaims it the ultimate Dora monster, and the earth hers as she and Great Satan laugh, and they continue to suffer against the mutated monster while Terror Ranger see the children trapped helpless in the pillar. Oh boy. So overall, yeah, this is a pretty dire episode, and yeah, kind of makes you wonder how the Juniors are gonna get out of this one. So yeah. So overall, I give Satan Comes 5 Megazords out of 5. Well, anyway, tune in tomorrow as we do the next episode, Reborn, the Ultimate God. So until then, in the words of Zordon, may the power protect you.